Good, YouTube. We back, and today we're talking about the best defensive badges for Season 5. 2K did drop a patch recently, so we pretty much going to talk about what was changed. And I'm going to give y'all the best defensive badge set up with that, but we pretty much going to be talking about every badge. We're going to get right into it, though. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit that sub button. And hit them post noties, too. So the first badge we're going to talk about is going to be Interceptor. And it's going to be the main thing that was patched defensively. It was some things offensively that was patched too, but that's pretty much going to affect your setup with that also. So the Interceptor badge, you can actually trust this on Hall of Fame. The thing is, it wasn't patched right back completely to the point where it was before. So we gonna rewind, bruh. Season 4, y'all know how they patched the Hall of Fame Interceptor to the point where you couldn't get lane steals no matter if you was on a build with max wingspan, Hall of Fame Interceptor. It really didn't matter. 2K repatched it and it's kind of different. So you can actually trust the Hall of Fame Interceptor now. And if you want to build 6'1" and under and you don't have max wingspan, it's going to be a little harder to get the steals in the lane. So I would still say you want to go Hall of Fame Interceptor even if you want a smaller build, but you just can't gamble, bruh. I'm not even gonna hold you. 2K is really just not gonna give you that super fast lunge for the steal and everything. They still giving it to the bigger builds. Not even gonna hold you. If you want to build around 6'4" and over, bruh, you perfectly fine with the gold. You still want to go Hall of Fame. They still give you that. Hall of Fame do give you a better animation when you want bigger builds with longer wingspan, and you pretty much just got to be closer to the ball. It's not going to give you the lunge if you just not in the perfect position and everything, bro. But you still going to be getting them on smaller builds, so I still would throw it on. The next badge, the clamps, you can kind of trust this on Hall of Fame now. Not even going to lie. I'm not going to say you couldn't trust it on Hall of Fame before, for real, but it really just wasn't that rewarding. I'm not going to hold you. Now they pretty much patched a little bit more with the offense, so it's a little easier to stay in front of the ball handler. I'm pretty much saying this from both sides, bro, because I run on a PG that just got patched. You feel me? The moves I was doing, bro. You feel me? The size up escapes got patched and everything. So I'm pretty much talking from the perspective where I know exactly what was patched and I know how to guard it too, bro. So I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit easier, bro. And guarding the other guards and everything, it's a little bit easier. I can still do the size up escape move, so I know everybody else can still do it, but you gotta be a little more exact with the move and everything. You gotta know when to do it. And I'm noticing a lot of people just not doing the same exact thing no more. Like everybody not just coming out super dribbling and everything, going around the screens. It kind of seemed like they slowed the offense up a little bit too, the speed with ball slightly, bro. It seemed like that. I might be tripping, bro, but you feel me? You can definitely go Hall of Fame, and gold is perfectly fine if you get gold, bro. Really, I would say if you only get silver, bro, you could definitely trust silver though. Not gonna hold you, but pickpocket is gonna be a super important badge, and pickpocket you can actually trust that on gold. So for season 4, when they patched the Interceptor, 2K actually patched the pickpocket badge, and now we actually getting better animations. So you definitely want to go at least gold on pickpocket. I always go Hall of Fame, bro, on really every build I make, bro. I'm thinking if it's not a build that literally just can't get the Hall of Fame pickpocket, bro. Like if it's a build 6'9" and over, bro, yeah, I wouldn't go for the Hall of Fame pickpocket. Well, really 6'8" can't get Hall of Fame pickpocket, bro. But you feel me? Any of my guard builds, I always go Hall of Fame, even if it's offense, really offense only guard, bro. I go for the 77 perimeter and 96 on the steal, making sure I got that purple, bro. Not even gonna hold you. You can trust that. I wouldn't say it's overpowered to the point where you gonna get all the steals you supposed to, but you gonna get, I would say you gonna get half of the steals that you supposed to. If it's a guard that got gold pickpocket on and everything, you not gonna be able to just spam them. I'm not gonna lie, but anybody who don't have gold, I said gold pickpocket, I think, gold unpluckable. If it's a point guard that don't have gold unpluckable, if he got silver, you plucking him, bruh. Like it's really as easy as that to say. I'm not even gonna hold you, especially if you got a lockdown takeover on. You definitely could pluck him easily, bruh. But you know how some people be kind of like not while they dribbling. See, you don't want to go for the steal while they dribbling. That's the thing about it, bruh, because the dribbling is, bruh, they pretty much dribbling so you don't steal it, bruh. But it's like when you catch them like at a point where they stop, they about to pass, or you feel me, it's really a lot of different situations you can go for the steal. I pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna take too long if I get to explaining that. I ain't gonna hold you. We're gonna talk about the next badge though, the hustler badge. That's gonna be very important, especially for smaller builds. So since you can't trust the Hall of Fame interceptor like that on a build 6-1 and under, you definitely want to go at least silver on the hustler. And it's pretty much gonna be because when you get in the tips in the lane, you're gonna be able to trust this hustler badge to chase the ball down. If you got it on bronze, you definitely gonna get the little speed boost, but you get it faster. You get it, you feel me? You get it sooner, I should say. If you get it on silver, you really just start going right for the ball, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. So I would throw that at least on silver. Gold, you really just don't need to put it on gold. So yeah, I would say silver is probably best. We're gonna get into the pick dodger badge. So y'all know screens is pretty much the meta. You definitely gonna want to go Hall of Fame on this pick dodger. If you go silver, you know this silver is definitely good enough. But if you getting double screened, or if you're getting screened by two bigs, bruh, it's almost unstoppable, bruh. Like you definitely want to be on Hall of Fame. You actually could navigate it on Hall of Fame if you know what you're doing. But silver, you helpless, bruh. If they setting double screens, Hall of Fame, bruh, that definitely will help. I run with gold pick dodger on my I'm thinking on my 6.5, yeah, for a fact, on my 6.5, and it's definitely good enough on my first 6.5, bruh. My first build earlier in the year, I was running with the Hall of Fame, and bruh, it's definitely golden. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's worth it, especially if you're getting it for 5 points. But the gold really is good enough, and I really just went gold on the other build, bruh, because we usually run zone. If I'm running with randoms, yeah, I'm gonna need this pick dodger on. But usually we run zone. You still want to have pick dodger on silver, even if y'all running the zone though, because you could run into somebody in that zone. We're gonna put this on Hall of Fame though. Ankle braces, you definitely want to have this on. I'm thinking you might want to go silver on this badge now. It seemed like bronze. It pretty much, nah, you could really still trust bronze, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm just noticing some stuns still, bro. Like I would say if you got on bronze ankle braces and somebody just spamming ankle breakers and everything, they could catch you with the bronze. I'm not gonna lie. But before, it seemed like they couldn't, bro. You feel me? Because I really just wasn't getting stunned at all. But I got stunned recently, bro. I'm not gonna gas it. And bro, it was from somebody spamming. So you might want to go silver on this. But they literally gotta spam, bro, for the whole play. Depending on if you in a wreck, or if you in the park or anything. If you in a park and they spamming it for the whole play, if you in a wreck, you most likely gonna have some help somewhere in there, bro. Not even gonna hold you. But you could throw this on bronze. Defensive leader, this is gonna be an important badge. Defensive leader actually boosts your teammates' attributes and everything by 4, all your defensive attributes. So this is gonna be an important badge. You definitely gonna want to throw that on. And that's pretty much gonna be for the shooting guard, through the center, bruh. One of y'all could rock it, or 2 of y'all could throw the badge on. Really, bruh, just not the point guard, I would say. Anybody who got enough defensive badges, but somebody gonna want to have on floor general as well, and not this player that got on defensive leader. So next badge, Intimidator. Intimidator is really not a badge you could trust on silver, so I really wouldn't recommend throwing it on silver. It's gonna help you in the paint mostly. It's not really gonna help on the perimeter, but even in the paint, it don't help tremendously. So I wouldn't say you want to throw Intimidator on silver. I definitely would keep that on bronze. Brick wall, you definitely not gonna want to throw that on as a guard. If you getting that on silver though, like if you did go up on your weight, if you 6'6" with some weight on you, or 6'7", I definitely would throw brick wall on silver. It do work for setting screens, and it also help with them when somebody trying to back you down in the post. It's not gonna help tremendously on silver for that reason though. So mainly gonna be for screens, but at the same time you can still set screens without the brick wall badge. It's definitely gonna be a difference between not having a badge and silver though. Not gonna gas it. Rebound chaser, for guards, you not really gonna have to throw this badge on. If rebounding is your job, you definitely want to throw, I would say, bronze or silver. You definitely could throw, I would say, bronze. If rebounding is your job, yeah, you definitely want to throw silver or gold on if you're getting gold. But if rebounding is not your job, you could just, you perfectly fine with just your rebounding attribute. If you got anywhere around 70 rebound, even around 50, bro, you actually gonna be getting up for them boards, bro. We not gonna throw that on for this setup. But the next badge, bro, chase down. Chase down, I feel like chase down might have been patched, bro. You feel me? I'm getting chase down animations like crazy on my 6'5", bro. And these is animations I was not getting before. So at the beginning of the year, chase down was good. We was getting good block animations, but somewhere in there they actually patched that, and now, bro, you could definitely rock chase down on bronze. You could go silver. I would still recommend going up if you on a bigger build and everything, and you're gonna be playing in the paint a little bit more. But bronze is good enough for guards, and you want to stack that with the rim protector badge, bro. Yo, at least bronze, but it's a huge difference with that bronze rim protector. I would say it's still pretty much a difference in the patch and everything, but you is gonna want to put on that rim protector with that if you get it. If you don't get rim protector and you feel me, you just rocking with the bronze chase down, you want to make sure you got Intimidator on with that, bro. So stack your defensive badges, and bro, that definitely will help. I'm noticing, well, I pretty much noticed for a while, bro, the Intimidator, as long as you defending somebody close and you pretty much hit riding them on their way to the rack, you gonna slow them down, and then that's what's gonna give you that chase down block animation, bro. You gotta know how to get them. But the next badge we gonna throw on, we just gonna put on the Menace badge, and I would trust this really on bronze. I still trust it on gold, but silver, I would say that's probably the best upgrade, because if you get it for 2 points, you really can't beat that, and it actually do lower the attributes. You don't need it on silver though, I gotta admit. So me personally, bro, I rock it on bronze, and really just because you're not gonna be activating it all game. That's really gonna be the point of stacking. My fault. That's really just gonna be the point of stacking y'all defensive badges. So when you guarding somebody on ball, your clamps, your Menace, and your Intimidator, bro, those is all pretty much gonna be working together. Clamps and Menace literally at the same time, but when they go up for the shot, that's gonna be the Intimidator. And if they go to the rim, that's gonna be the Intimidator. Your Menace not gonna it's pretty much not gonna work no more as they going up for the shot or the layup or dunk or whatever. But you feel me, that's where the Intimidator come in. So you pretty much want to make sure you got both of these equipped. And the other badges, I would say Ball Stripper. Ball Stripper is a decent badge. It's not really nothing that you want to be too focused on, unless you the pure lock, bro. If you the pure lock on the court, then yeah, bro, yeah, I definitely would say you still don't need it. As long as you got a high steal rating, You can still get steals when somebody going up in the paint. Not super frequently, bruh, but I would say the ball stripper just don't it don't make it that frequently anyway, bruh. It's pretty much like throwing pickpocket on, and if you put in 3, 4, 5 points in the gold ball stripper, bruh, it's really not gonna be worth it. Putting it on silver, it's like using 2 badge points. You're not really missing much, but you could really do without that badge, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Box, definitely a good badge. If you a guard, you can get it on Hall of Fame. So if you a rebounding guard, bruh, yo, it is overpowered on Hall of Fame. It really just give you a solid box out wall to the point where you feel that your feet is planted, bruh. You definitely want to throw that on Hall of Fame if rebounding is your job, but I would say silver is good enough. The next one, off-ball pass. Off-ball pass, you could trust this badge on... Nah, my fault. Hold on. My fault. I meant to say you cannot trust this badge. But some people do still put it on. I still put it on sometime. And pretty much, if you want a smaller build to the point where you can't get those lane steals and everything, that definitely would be a reason to put it on. But I would say you only want to put it on silver. Putting it up higher and everything, you really just can't trust it to the point where you could put that many points into it. Pogo stick is a good badge if you guarding in the paint. And yo, hold on, we're gonna talk about interior defense for guards too. I know it is some of y'all guards out there that actually want to throw on interior defense, so we're gonna talk about that for a second. But the worm badge, we're gonna get the worm and pogo stick. Worm, you don't really want to worry about that too much as a guard. Not gonna hold you. You could throw on box before you throw on worm. Worm just not gonna be needed for guards because you could run around the box outs and everything for the most part, unless it's an AI or something, bro. For real. But pogo is gonna be a good badge if you say on a 3. I definitely would put pogo on because you probably would be in the paint more. Well, guarding builds that would be going to the paint more and trying to get standing dunks and standing layups and everything. Y'all know how some people try to drive you to the paint, then hit you with that pump fake in the paint, bruh. You definitely gonna want to have a pogo on for that. But I would say point guards and shooting guards, nah, I would definitely not throw on a pogo. But if you wanna guard and you want a lockdown guard, if you're not on the lockdown guard, I would not put on interior defense because it's really not going. If you're not the pure lock, I'm saying, you just not going to put on interior defense. It's just not going to do enough for you to the point where it's going to be worth losing all of those badges that you could have got offensively. But if you want a 2-way, I definitely would add interior defense. Even if you only putting it to 60, 70, bruh, interior defense does still help. And if you want that lockdown guard where guarding on ball, you feel me, is your job, you know, if you guarding on ball, he gonna try to get to the rack, you feel me, because I know you're not gonna be letting him get the shot. So somebody gonna try to go to the rack, and you definitely will want to have that interior defense at that point. And interior defense do give you the lockdown takeovers, or the rim protector takeovers. So for a 2-way, you feel me, for a pure lock and everything, that'd be another reason to put the interior on. The lockdown takeovers, I mean the rim protector takeovers, I keep saying the lockdown takeovers, but for the rim protector takeovers, I would actually trust those more than I would trust the interior defense, bruh. So if you is a lockdown, go with the perimeter, not the perimeter, bruh, the interior badge drop takeover and the paint intimidation takeover. I would say paint intimidation is a little bit better, you feel me, if you want to know which one is better and everything. But that's definitely a reason to put on interior defense as a guard, just if you appear locked, bro. But tireless defender, the last badge, fire badge, bruh. I wouldn't say fire like you want to throw it on gold and Hall of Fame, but yo, it actually lets you guard bruh. It actually lets you guard way better, bruh. If you got this on bronze or silver, you will notice a difference. Silver, it kind of just lets you it give you better animations when you see your stamina going low and everything, and it kind of slow your stamina down from going too low and everything, bruh. So you will want to put this on. I probably would put that on bronze. If you want to go with this setup, I probably would drop the Hustler badge and put on the Tireless Defender. That'll make it the perfect setup right there. If you want to drop anything, if you're not the pure lock and everything, you could drop Defensive Leader, bruh. Everything else, that'll literally be the perfect setup. But you could also go up on a Rim Protector, Chase Down, Intimidator. I would not waste the badge points going up, but Hustler, Menace, maybe ankle braces, that too, but you feel me, those the main ones. I'm gonna hit y'all in the next one though. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit that sub button. Be easy.